Hey class, hello everyone. Hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamma gani to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, today we are talking about what is the mystery behind pie. क्या है पाई? खाने वाला पाई? नहीं, खाने वाला पाई नहीं है. ओके, सो क्या है उसके पीछे का राज? क्या है क्या आखिर मिस्ट्री? ठीक है, तो दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व, नॉट about to solve, we are going to discover or we are going to learn, mostly learn. Okay, so let's understand this number pi more in detail. तो भाई फर्स्ट थिंग बेटा एक बात बताओ, सबको पता है कि मैथमेटिक्स में इफ यू आस्क एनी मैथमेटिशियन कि यार व्हाट इज वन ऑफ द मोर योर फेवरेट नंबर और व्हाट इज वन ऑफ द नंबर्स विच यू हैव यूज्ड द मोस्ट, ऑब्वियसली दैट आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी पाई, है ना. मोस्ट यूज्ड नंबर जो होता है वो होता है पाई. राइट, यू गो लाइक ऑल द ब्रांचेस, पाई तो मिल ही जाता है कहीं ना कहीं पे. ठीक है, सो पाई इज सच एन अमेजिंग कांस्टेंट, इट इज सच एन अमेजिंग कांस्टेंट दैट इट इज यूज्ड अ लॉट. ओके, सो अब देखो उसमें क्या हुआ था, पहले शुरुआत कहां से हुई पाई की. तो ओवर 4000 years ago the ancient Egyptians and Babylonians had figured out this constant and were using it to make calculations. So this Egyptians and Babylonians, they were quite good mathematicians. So they were all the early mathematicians, right? They were the early mathematicians, so they have known about this constant and they were making the calculations here. One more thing I want to add over here, that Aryabhatta or also called as Aryabhatta the elder, he also got the value, he was also aware about the constant pi. He knew that there exists a constant number pi and his approximation was also very close to it. Okay, so we'll discuss about that part as well. So the symbol for pi has been in use for over 250 years. So this symbol was first given to you by William Jones. He was a Welsh mathematician. Okay, Welsh is an area, तो वहाँ से William Jones, he gave this number pi. Okay, he gave this symbol which you use right now. He gave the symbol and it was further made popular by Euler. So Euler adopted it and used it in his upcoming research. So it was then made more popularized. Okay, so this is how pi came into existence. So the symbol which you are using, it is only 250 years old, but before that 4000 years ago also people knew that there exists a constant related to pi. Okay, now what is pi first? So pi is the Greek letter which is pronounced, okay, pi, this is a Greek letter, and it is the ratio of circumference of any circle to the diameter of that circle, right? It says, what does it mean? Pi, you know, is a constant number, its value is fixed, right? So when I say that pi is equal to C upon D, where pi is equal to C, where C stands for circumference and D stands for diameter. So it says that the ratio of the circumference of a circle and diameter of a circle is always fixed. It's a fixed value no matter how large a circle you draw or no matter how small you draw. जो पाई है, द रेशियो ऑफ द सर्कमफ्रेंस एंड डायमीटर, वो फिक्स्ड है. इट डज नॉट चेंज, इट डज नॉट डिपेंड अपॉन द साइज ऑफ द सर्कल. नाउ यू जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड that this is the thing which you are knowing it, but think about it, that how amazing it must have felt when the mathematicians first got to know that no matter how big the circle is or no matter how small the circle is, ratio of the circumference and the diameter is always fixed for all the circles. Got it? So that is your pi, that is the definition of pi. What is that? Pi is the ratio of the circumference and diameter for a circle. And remember, no matter how large you make the circle or how small, this is always fixed. That is why this pi is a constant number, because this value is fixed. Now the problem with this part is, since time immemorial, a truly divine notion that is simple yet impossible to grasp in its totality is the mathematical concept pi. Why? So what is that? Ratio of any circle circumference to its diameter, right? C by D. How is that a circle which is so simple in shape can boast of a proportion that is so complex in nature? Now what is so complex in this nature? By pi you have told is equal to C by D. So pi is nothing but just a ratio. But then what is so complex about this ratio? What is so complex about this ratio? If suppose if it was this ratio was equal to 2, 3, 1.5, 3.5, then it would have been easier. But the complexity of this part is pi is a number whose decimal expansion never ends and it never terminates. Supercomputers are there who are calculating the pi up to its 1000 decimal or 10,000 decimal. Okay, but you cannot end the decimal. There are infinite decimal places after the pi. So this is actually the values and it will continue. It is not like it is stopped here. It will continue more and more and more. So pi's decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-recurring. And as you all know, this kind of number comes under the category of irrational number. These kind of numbers comes under the category of what? Irrational numbers. Got it? So that is why this number was called so complex, because it is irrational, right? Non-terminating, non-terminating, non-repeating. So the decimal places will go on and on and on. And also the other thing is it is highly useful. Yeah, it is useful in the form of trigonometry to cosmology. Cosmology means study of the planets, है ना? Biology हर जगह पे ये काम आ जाता है, मतलब कहीं ना कहीं पे काम आ जाता है. बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में भी it will be used somewhere. Physics में आता है, maths में आता है, हर जगह पे काम आता है, right? तो इसीलिए this is the most commonly recognized constant in the maths world. In India, suppose if a student is in your grade 7th or grade 8, he'll be knowing about the pi, because area of circle will come in that by that time. समझ रहे हो? तो pi is that common right now. Now, as I've told you, pi is a never terminating, non-terminating, non-recurring number. So these kind of numbers comes under the category of irrational numbers, right? So that's very fascinating for mathematicians. See, right now we know that is non-terminating, non-recurring, but at that time when it was first discovered, so decimal expansion must have been taken place. So there were many things which in which the pi was evolved. There were many ways in which the pi was evolved, because 4,000 years ago the discovery of irrational numbers was not done, है ना? Till that time the value of pi which they were using during that time, that value was an approximate value. I will tell you about that. For example, Aryabhatta. Okay, for example, Aryabhatta, he gave the value of pi, whatever he was using the sign as, he gave it to be as 3.1416. This was his value for pi, and he, in one of the shlokas, he told that the value of pi is equal to, wait, not 8, not problem. He described the value of pi as divided by 20,000. This was the value of pi which was given by Aryabhatta, right? So as you can see, it is very much approximate, very close, although not exactly equal to the real value, but you can see the exact value is 3.14159, and if you will approximate, it's quite a good approximation, 3.1416. Got it? So that is what the approximate value for pi was discovered by Aryabhatta, right? Then with digits continuing on infinitely in a seemingly random fashion, non-terminating, non-recurring, pi has caused countless scientists to scratch their heads. Matlab, everyone wants to know how many digits you can find out the values of pi. So that is also part. Many will have the hobby of learning the digits after decimal of pi. I know up to 100 digit, I know up to that digit. If you ask me, I know up to 2 digits, and now 5, 3.14159. Okay, after that I don't remember. Throughout history, stretching back to as long as we have written records, there has been efforts to determine pi more accurately and to understand its nature, right? So I have told you 4,000 years ago they were discovering about the pi. So best efforts from Archimedes. Archimedes was the first known record. Many Wikipedia claims it to be to Archimedes. So Archimedes to Isaac Newton, everyone has had their shares with the pi, and they have done it. Okay, and without having to calculate all its preceding ones. So they are all thinking of a part where you can find out the digit of the of any place of the digit of the number without actually calculating the preceding one. So which is not, they are not able to do it because non-terminating, non-repeating. It is a random pattern. So unless you calculate it, you are not going to reach over there. Okay, so common misconceptions. Now this is the story of the pi. Misconception, बहुत सारे बच्चों को लगता है कि सर pi is equal to 22/7 and 22/7 is a form of p by q where p and q are integers. तो सर pi तो irrational कैसे हुआ? सर pi तो rational हो गया. Pi is rational, right? अब बात क्या है? बात ये है बेटा कि ये जो है ना pi actually is not equal to, pi is approximately equal to 22/7. Approximately equal है ना? Pi's value is what you can see here, 3.1415926535 and so on. 22/7 if you will calculate, it will be 3.142857, 3.14142857, 142857. I think this will continue. Okay, so like this. So you can see that only 3.14 is here. So if you will see Aryabhatta's value 3.1416 was way closer to this value of pi, but we use 22/7 because it is easy to calculate. It is easy to calculate. समझ लो? And at the end, after the 100th decimal, both are giving 3.14. So it does not affect that much in the calculation of what we are doing right now. Using the value of pi as 3.14 only, Newton has discovered the laws of motion, है ना? And using that only, all the rockets and all which you will launch, they will, all the rockets till now, Newton was such a genius, all the rockets and all till now are projected, or their trajectories decided on the Newton's gravitational law. So Newton gravitational law, on the basis of that only all the trajectories of the satellites and whatever you are going to launch, okay, trajectories of the moon, planets, all they are going to use. So 3.14 is a good enough value for us, but to get all the values, that is just a challenge which mathematicians face. Okay, then no matter how big your circle is, the ratio of circumference to diameter is the value of pi. So pi is a constant number. So it is an irrational constant number. Okay, so I have told you simplest approximation is 3.14. Overall accepted, very well done, good with it. Okay, now more pi isn't necessarily better. While we know pi to more than a trillion places, now apne ko trillion places tak we know the digits what will be coming, we really don't need them. Actually we are just doing it for the sake of doing it. Okay, nothing else, no reason, because 3.14 is a good enough approximation for the calculation. And even scientists have told that they can determine the spherical volume of the entire universe using just 39 places past the decimal, according to PIDAY.org. तो उतना ही काफी है, but this is just a challenge, right? वो होता है ना कि challenge है तो I will find out. So that is what we are keep doing it. Okay, so pi ka, if you are really interested in mathematics, 3.14 is good enough for you. If you are really interested in learning the numbers, you can learn that part. Okay, that's as simple as that. Now as I have told you, pi has very real world uses. बहुत ज़्यादा important है many calculations में. जैसे volume of a sphere की formula में pi आता है, circle में pi आता है, volume of the cylinder में pi आता है. 3D में तो बहुत important है ना? उसके अलावा फिजिक्स में भी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. whenever we are talking about the circular motion, तो वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा काम आता है ये सब कुछ. ओके, नाउ पाई डे. यहाँ पे एक इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट बताऊंगा. पाई डे, देखो व्हाट अबाउट द डिजिट्स ऑफ पाई? सो 3.14. सो पाई डे इज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन एवरी ईयर ऑन March 14. March is for 3, 14th, so 3.14. That is called Pi Day. One interesting thing about this Pi Day. Okay, physicist Larry Shaw started celebrating 14th March as Pi Day at San Francisco's Exploratorium Science Museum in 1988. That is, there he is known as Prince of Pi. अब देखो एक coincidence. World's one of the greatest scientist, okay, that is your Einstein. If you will see, his birthday is on Pi Day. So that's a beautiful coincidence, right? He deserves a special birthday. So now onwards you can remember, whenever there is Pi Day, Einstein sir was also born on that part, right? So March 14th is the date of birth of Einstein. pi day. So they both complement each other. Einstein is there, that is why pi day. Pi day is there, that is why Einstein is born. Right? So that I really love this coincidence a lot. Okay, now some jokes. बिना joke के तो तुमको जाओगे नहीं, मजा नहीं आएगा तुमको. What kind of reptiles do math teachers keep as pets? Pythons. Okay, lame jokes. Please don't dislike this video because of this lame jokes, but it is there. Okay, why should you never start a conversation with pi? Because it goes on forever. रुकता नहीं है ना, non-terminating, non-recurring digits. Okay, so from the second joke I can say that you can understand the property that pi is a non-terminating, non-recurring. ठीक है भाई, we have to use somewhere or other ना. Correct. Got it? So this is all गाथा, जो हमारी गाथा है पाई डे की, उसी की सारी स्टोरी है ये. आई होप सबको मजा आया होगा एंड कुछ नया सीखने को मिला होगा. Okay, so thank you so much beta for coming to this video. Please don't forget to like the video. If you have loved the part, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you so much beta. I'll see you soon. तब तक के लिए bye bye. खुदा हाफिज, sayonara. Bye bye.